Good evening, this is Giuseppe Basile. I'm the Essential. You can find at the blog FibonacciStalking.com. I also post regularly on Twitter using the @FibStalker nickname. Good evening. Today is Wednesday, February the 13th, 2013, and it's 11:30 p.m. Italian time, and this video is a brief video of my series FibStalker View on Stocks, in which I review a number of stocks that I follow closely. These stocks are all stocks traded on the NYSE and Nasdaq US equity markets, and they are highly followed and highly participated stocks with high volume, because my method only works with instruments having high volume. So this video is going to be very brief because we don't have a lot of data for Facebook. Facebook was actually went public on May 2012 last year, and as we can see here, that's the daily chart. As we can see, since the beginning this market started trading in measure move lower. So we had a price at a high at 44.45 basically even, and then we start moving lower in a couple of weeks into this 25.61, and we had this measure move lower with a resistance level starting in the 31.80 area, and although it was briefly violated on the upside, this measure move actually worked quite well because it brought price into the first 22.70 level and then the 18 level. The low for this stock was at 17.55. What we can see here is that the next move in this sequence, at the next extension short failed. Price went above 22.50 and a number of times here, and there was the sideways action here, but then price started moving higher basically since mid of November in extension higher, and we could identify this level of this anchor to trace the next measure move, and that was not something we could anticipate, so that could only be identified through observation really. And this level of support in the 25.30 area with a stop in 24.40, I did not trade the stock, so I'm just providing you these levels after the fact. Brought price into this 30.50 area here, first target. The problem is that the next measure move higher did not hold, and we could see we had participation here in this 28.80 area here. We can see price opening down with a huge gap here and then closing the gap. However, at the next test, I mean this level was not able to hold price, although the 27.90 area held here at the very beginning, but then it broke. So to me, that means that this sequence of measure move higher has now ended, and to me that has the meaning for me is that now we started a new move lower. What is important is that this failure here, so price going below 27.90 level here, came into a all-time short area, setup area here, as you can see, and this level of this area of short is in the 31.20 area. So within this area of weekly short in 31.30 we had a failure of the sequence of measure move long. To me and to program trading, that means this stock is moving lower. So the first target, the first level, I'm able to identify three levels now where the stock could trade. The first one is the halfway back from lows into the 25 area, and price could actually find support in this area, but since a larger weekly area of resistance traded here, I anticipate, and the more probable outcome is that this 25 level of support will be broken, and that would mean that price I anticipate price to move below 23.20 here. The second level of support is definitely previous low in 1755. So price could go there and then bounce, and in that bounce, if we get that bounce, we could actually trade it long. However, this weekly short here in the 3130 area is having, as I'm going to show you now, is having a target. So I remove this level of support here. Is having a target in way below current levels. So current levels are 28, and the target is in the low teens here, and I'm going to change the scale in order to show you where this program trading could be in price. And as you can see, the target of this setup in 3130, it's all the way down into 11. Now, if that seems impossible to you, then I can tell you that in the past, this is very common in program in setups driven by program trading. Also, that would be aligned to fundamentals, because Facebook is not a thriving business like Google or other other technology stocks. So that's what I see at the moment. I see the possibility of price trading into the 25 level. If the 2320 is broken on the downside, then the 1755 previous low could offer support. If also that breaks, then we can see 1107. And if we get a retracement of this stock before we get into the 25 area, into, let's say, the 2980, the 2980 area, then this could be a good short opportunity with a stop above the 3050 area. I hope this update on Facebook was useful. I think there are good opportunities here, either at these levels, or if we get a small rally here into 2980 with a stop above 3050. So it's a very well defined trading plan here with great potential, because as we saw, this stock can go lower into the low teens at 1110. This is it for the FibStalker review on stock. I'm going to include this review in my midweek update that I only share with my subscribers. If you want to receive this, just go to my website, fibonaccisolking.com, and on the left side in the home page you'll find an icon. You can click on that, and it takes 10 seconds to subscribe my free newsletter, and you can get a lot of information on future forex, stocks, my method, and a few articles on program trading and high frequency trading as well that I keep writing. Thank you very much for your attention. I will publish this video with 8 to 15 days delay in my stocks in ETFs page on my blog, and you can get the previous analysis of my FibStalker view on stock series on that page, and you can compare with your analysis, or you can use this analysis to complement your analysis as well. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you a very good evening. I wish you a very good trading day tomorrow, and I look forward to see you on my blog, and I'm also on Forex Factory, on FibStalker on Forex Factory as well. Thank you very much for your attention. Bye bye.